Radio Live is made possible with support from Autumn Beck Blackledge, attorneys of divorce and family law, offering resolutions to complex family issues. Support also comes from Kevin Ryan, financial advisor at Merrill Lynch in downtown Pensacola, with advice for what matters most when you need it most. Details available by Googling Kevin Ryan, Merrill Lynch. Accommodations for Radio Live artists provided by PensacolaBeach.com, an all-in-one website for all things Pensacola Beach. To review rates on hotels, book tours and activities, see upcoming events, and view the latest beach report, visit PensacolaBeach.com.
From the heart of Florida's great Northwest, it's radio. Indeed it is. This is Pat Crawford, hoping you'll stay with us for the next 90 minutes of music and conversation here aboard our stage studio located in the beautiful Museum of Commerce. And man, do we have an amazing audience tonight. This place, people are everywhere, and they're all excited about the show tonight. Give you all a big hand, big hand, big hand. We're going to start tonight with someone who's never been on Radio Live before, so this is a new experience. Hopefully, he's not been blown away already by your enthusiasm, but I know he's going to appreciate it as well. Irish singer-songwriter Pat Byrne migrated from Ireland to Austin, Texas in 2017. Hasn't taken him long to make a name for himself in that rich music scene and beyond. A series of strong performances throughout the U.S. in 2019 in venues like the 38 Songwriters Festival, South by Southwest, the Kerrville Folk Festival, and the Americana Festival caught the attention of music critics like Folk Alley, who said this of him: "When you combine the transcendent poetry of Bob Dylan with the gritty, real-world rock and roll storytelling Bruce Springsteen made so famous, add a dash of the political activism embodied by Woody Guthrie and Pete Seeger, you'll have Irish singer-songwriter Pat Byrne." Pretty good phrase, isn't it? His critically acclaimed 2021 release, Into the Light, was named a top 10 album of the year by the Austin American-Statesman. He continues to maintain a heavy touring schedule, and we are delighted to have him here with us tonight. And by the way, he tells me back in, I think it was back in 2012, he didn't tell me, actually someone who told me this, he was the winner of the Irish version of The Voice. Please join me in welcoming Pat Byrne.
Thank you. Well, this is amazing. I left Austin yesterday and I was like, God, I have to drive all the way to Pensacola. What is this going to be? I had no idea it was going to be this cool. I would drive every day from Austin for this. Thanks for... Thank you, Pat. Okay, I'm going to start singing because I have 13 minutes and I want to make the most of them. This first one's called Only a Man. She circled the wagons, she didn't give me a chance, and she pulled my heart out with a seismic glance. And this race was over before it even began. If I was a horse, they'd shoot me, but I'm only a man. And if I had a designer, he was well equipped. He was tried and tested, and he stuck to the script. He drank a bottle of brandy before he drew up my plans. If I was a house, they'd knock me down, but I'm only a man. And I get lost in in translation, I fly into a rage. I splatter affection all over the page. But this is no love story. We're not Jack and Diane. If I was a letter, you'd return me. But I'm only a man. And the songs of fondness carry me up towards the planets. Then the songs of numbness send me crashing back down to earth. I'd catch the stars if they'd help me know what you're thinking. If I could paint your dreams, then I would, for all that it's worth. But I can't. Now it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm lying here on the floor, waiting for an answer, for your knock at the door. But you're on greener pastures, you've slipped through my hands. Still, if I had wings, I'd fly to you, but I'm only a man. Thank you. Thank you so much. I am from Ireland. I moved to Texas 6 years ago to become a songwriter. I hadn't written a song before. I was a wedding singer and I wanted to be a songwriter, so I moved where all the best ones are, in my opinion, and I love Texas singer-songwriters. I moved with two of my friends who were also in their mid-20s, and we lived in a house in South Austin that we couldn't really afford and didn't know how to clean up after ourselves, and the house was a mess, and I thought I'd made this terrible decision. I packed up everything and moved to a new country to try to do something I'd never done, and I spent a lot of time staring at blank pages. And this next song came one night as I sat in my filthy kitchen trying to figure out if I'd made the right choice, and it's called Feeling Indigo. There's a smell here in the kitchen. There's stains on all the walls, and the dirty dishes keep getting taller and taller, and I'm rejecting all my calls and reasons to be grateful, reasons to believe. These lists keep getting shorter and shorter and shorter, and I'm forgetting how to breathe. But nothing's gonna happen when you're saving all your rations, staring at a fork in the road, filled with indecision, feeding superstition till your head explodes. You're feeling indigo. You're feeling indigo. And for so long now I've been losing, 'cause I didn't know the game. Well, lately I've been studying up on the rule book, and so far all of the outcomes stay the same. And I was daydreaming on the freeway, this preacher was selling it well. He said, God save those who live in comfort, while all the sinners sink into hell. And nothing's gonna happen when you're saving all your rations, staring at a fork in the road, filled with indecision, feeding superstition till your head explodes. You're feeling indigo. You're feeling indigo. And I don't wanna walk away. I'm just needing something true. When everything around is gray, but I'm not really feeling blue. I'm feeling indigo. I'm feeling indigo. Yeah, I'm feeling indigo. I'm feeling indigo. Thank you. What a beautiful thing this is. I feel like I'm on some expensive movie set or something. I hope I get to come back here. It's not even finished and I can't wait to come back. I'm going to leave you with this one. I'll be back later on. And you're all just wonderful. And this is the only job I've ever had is to play music. And it's not always as lovely as this. Sometimes you're staring at 4 people who are not staring at you. And sometimes you're staring at 200 people who are not staring at you, but the sweet spot is 300 people staring at you. And this song kind of came out of what it's like to do this for a living. It's called Feels Like Living. And I can't wait to hear the rest of these great artists. It's going to be a lovely evening. I've got so much happy songs next time. I landed on the runway in Chicago, bought a coffee, then I traded it for a beer. And the connecting flight to Austin felt like nothing. I'm gonna give this place the best part of a year. And the woman at the motel is hard of hearing. She doesn't understand the way I speak. So I straighten out my accent and give her every last cent. Said I need a room to see me through the week. And I'm hungry, but the work's not coming easy. I'm tired, except for when I'm not awake. And I put on my shirt and tie, tell myself another lie. No, you're not gonna miss another lucky break. And I wake up early in the morning and fill the day with useful things to do. But the only time it ever feels like living is when I'm down beneath the surface with you. When I'm running from the ruckus, hiding from the circus, down beneath the surface with you. My show last night was wrapped up by 11. There was 11 people breathing in that air. 2 who knew my name, 2 just watched the game. 7 drowning sorrow with despair. These Sunday nights, they're breaking me so slowly, chasing down that runaway thrill. Sometimes trying to play the game feels like trying to find a vein. I'm sick and tired of pushing water up this hill. But still I'll wake up early every morning, and I'll fill the day with useful things to do. But the only time it ever feels like living is when I'm down beneath the surface with you. And I'm running from the ruckus, hiding from the circus, down beneath the surface with you. When I'm running from the ruckus, I'm hiding from the circus. When I'm down beneath the surface with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pat. Pat Byrne, and he will be back with us in the second half of the program. The program's Radio Live, coming to you live tonight from the Museum of Commerce in the Pensacola Historic Village. Radio Live was made possible with support from Autumn Beck Blackledge, attorneys of divorce and family law, offering resolutions to complex family issues. Information is available online at autumnobeck.com. And accommodations for Radio Live artists are provided by the Hilton Pensacola Beach and PensacolaBeach.com, your one stop for information about all things Pensacola Beach. So, man, we're getting off to a great start tonight. Absolutely. You all are being an awesome audience. You're living up to your reputation, I can tell you that right now. All right, this couple who's been on several times on Radio Live over the years and was one of the ones that I wanted to have on tonight for sure. Award-winning songwriter Julie Patchouli and master guitarist Bruce Hextall light up the air with sparkling acoustic sounds and their powerful, contagious chemistry. Famous for that smiling voice that instantly turns a bad day into a good one, Julie's down-to-earth and hopeful songwriting is labeled New American Folk, blending elements of folk, pop, flamenco, and jazz, and with world beat rhythms. Their sound has been described as the harmonies of Simon and Garfunkel meet the guitar brilliance of the Gypsy Kings. One critic said, "Patchouli live is amazing. I compare it to taking a yoga class in a field of running Mustangs." So, everybody fasten your seatbelts as we welcome once again to Radio Live, Patchouli.
Thank you. Thank you, Pat. It's an honor to be here and be back here. Thanks so much for having us. We're going to try and use this 13 minutes really effectively. So this is a song called North Country. This one goes out to all of those Midwestern people that happen to be here this evening. That is North Country. That's featured on our album called Firelight, which is part of our instrumental project called Terra Guitarra, which means the land of guitar. And those of you listening won't be able to see this just yet, but I'm wearing an entire landscape built out of guitar shapes that Bruce has painted, and then I asked for a present for my birthday of his painting to be my next dress. So that's what I'm wearing, fully embodied in music this evening. And feeling good about that. So we're going to sing a song. This is just so exciting for us to be here. I know some of you have heard us many different times in here or outside at the art festival. And if you were here in April of 2022, which is when we last played RadioLive, Bruce was not doing very well, and about 2 months after that, he was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. So I have some exciting celebration. I'm telling you that not to scare you, to tell you that we've got a miracle sitting here this evening with us, and we're just thrilled to be celebrating that joy with you all. And throughout this entire experience, we've kept this song as kind of our super song. This song is called Anything is Possible, and that's truly the spirit we come to with this. I left my fear at the edge of the water, like the sun sinking in, and I left my light at the edge of your tomorrow. You will find it waiting when your day begins. And I feel alright, taking off, taking flight. Yeah, I feel alright in the wind. Oh, I feel alright, taking off, taking flight. Yeah, I feel alright in the wind. Left the poets by the bed while you were dreaming, so you would wake up in time. And I left the artists and the painters gently hanging in the balance between color, space, and light. And I feel alright, taking off, taking flight. Yeah, I feel alright in the wind. Oh, I feel alright, taking off, taking flight. Yeah, I feel alright in the wind. And I don't know how to stay, but I don't know where we're going. Hold on, 'cause anything is possible. I got big love in my heart, I got songs in my soul. Hold on, 'cause anything is possible. In my heart, ooh, in my soul. Hold on, 'cause anything is possible. I don't know how to stay, but I don't know where we're going. Hold on, 'cause anything is possible. I got big love in my heart, I got songs in my soul. Hold on, 'cause anything is possible. In my heart, ooh, in my soul. Hold on, 'cause anything is possible. In my heart, ooh, in my soul. Hold on, 'cause anything is possible. Thank you. We're going to play a song that is only available live, so why not play it on RadioLive? This is a song that we started recording, but we just haven't had enough time to finish up the album. So It's a song about hope. Started the lyrics here in Florida about 2 years ago. They just started come to me. As some of you know, they come to me on my bicycle. And I'm out there riding my bike and I'm hearing these lyrics and I'm like, is this song for me? Is this song for you? Is this song for somebody? I don't know what this is about, but I'm just going to collect it and put it down. And then this summer of 2022, it all kind of came real for me and the words finished up. And yeah, it's called Everything It Takes. I'll give everything it takes and forgive all those big mistakes and go live for every single day. I don't care what other people say. I know fear will always test your faith. I'm right here every step along the way. If you lose hope, then we'll sit until the sun comes up. Light spill in and fill your cup until it's overflowing with everything you feel is love. And you can keep going, knowing that will be enough. You've been rolling with every single sucker punch. You're bruised and broken. Everything hurts to touch. It feels like you've been falling since the original sin. Well, baby, I'm balling. Let the healing begin. If you lose hope, then we'll sit until the sun comes up and let the golden light spill in and fill your cup until it's overflowing with everything you feel is love. And you can keep going, knowing that will be enough. Everything it takes and forgive all those big mistakes and go live for every single day. I don't care what other people say. I know fear will always test your faith. I'm right here every step along the way. Hope that we'll sit until the sun comes up and let the golden lights fill in and fill your cup until it's overflowing with everything you feel is love. And you can keep going, knowing that will be enough. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bruce and Julie, and they will be back. Patchouli will be back with us in the second half of the program. Radio Live is made possible with support from Kevin Ryan, financial advisor at Merrill Lynch in downtown Pensacola, investing in the momentum of a changing world. Details available by Googling Kevin Ryan, Merrill Lynch. All right. Y'all having a good time? You bet. How could you not be having a good time right now? After all, this is my dream show tonight. And I especially wanted these folks on because we have history. John Common is originally from this here region, Pensacola, Gulf Breeze, and his family's still here. Son of the South. He told me when we first met, I grew up listening to Radio Live. Ouch. While growing up here, he found it in front of the psychedelic roots rock band Bunkhouse Jones. And there's another connection here to Radio Live. When we started Radio Live, we didn't have much of a budget, and we didn't even have a PA system to use. So we bought it from a friend of mine, and he had bought it from somebody else who bought it from somebody else. And it was great. It had these gigantic speaker columns that you couldn't pick up, much less, move anywhere. And all of them said, property of Bunkhouse Jones. Who knew? Who knew that we would have that connection? Anyway, he decided to go to the godless West, left the Bible Belt. It's a good place to go. He lives in Denver now with his beautiful wife, Jess DiNicola. And their good friend, Mr. Joe Mazza, amazing guitar player. And they are here with us tonight because they're just those kind of people. Please welcome John Common with Jess DiNicola and Joe Mazza.
Thank you, Ken. I wrote this song 36 years ago about a girl that I met in a laundromat on 9th Avenue and Lee Street. It was around like 6 p.m. I put off doing my laundry for just as long as I possibly could put it off, and I met this girl, and she was fascinating and interesting and dark and just like, and then we met, and I was like, whoa, that's just, and then later that night, I went to a bar on Palafox that used to be there called Sluggo's. And she was there sitting on the bar, and like holding court with a bunch of like indie Lost Boys. And anyway, this song is about that. Yeah, her mom decided to hit the road at the tender age of 21 years old. Left a girl who knows what lonely really means. Now she's 22 and her stomach is sour, and the happy times are happy hours. She's a permanent fixture of the scene. I walk in the bar at 2 a.m. and see her down at the other end. The most beautiful car wreck in the whole wide world. See, I sold my armor years ago, 'cause no one really needs a knight, But sometimes you see a chance inside a girl, yeah. Isn't true. What should I do? Tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, oh, tell me.
She told me how she ended up here. I avoided her eyes and drank my beer. She's moving to LA, moving to LA, moving to LA. She's gonna be a star. But the truth is she hates that town. She's only going there to track her mama down. She whispers in my ear, whispers in my ear, whispers in my ear, take me to your car. These love affairs only end up bad, either broke or drunk, or dead or sad. Sean beats the hell out of watching it all go by. Oh, watching it all. Oh, watching it all. Oh, watching it all. Yeah. If this isn't love, if this isn't true, what should I do? Tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, tell me, tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, baby, tell me now, 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 no, no. Yeah. Figure one, I disappear. Figure two, you cut your hair. Figure three, a souvenir circles back. Figure four, you don't care. Figure five, we lose a year. Figure six, this love affair is so off track. This is how, this is how, this is how we draw our line. On paper, you could be just exactly what I think I need. On paper, good enough. Everything we need right in front of us. On paper. Figure one, try again.
Figure 2, you're moving in. Figure 3, it's not a sin to have some doubts. Figure 4, things get real. Figure 5, it's time to heal. Figure 6, we got a deal, no more walking out. This is how, this is how, this is how we draw our line. On paper, you could be just exactly what I think I need. On paper, good enough. Everything we need right in front of us. On paper. On paper.
All right. Well, those of you on the radio may or may not know just how long 35 years is. Some of us in the room know all too well how long 35 years is. And I'm going to get off the mic just long enough to grab my whiskey and soda, and I want us to figuratively and literally lift a glass to Pat Crawford.
When's the last time you tried to do anything for 35 years?
Hey, on the radio, people are standing up and saying thank you to Pat Crawford. I want to say thank you to Pat Crawford. You are a patron of the arts, my friend. This song is called I Could. It's about, imagine somebody who writes songs getting very authentically honest about, you know, his very few strengths and his many weaknesses, and realizing that there's probably only one thing we all need to be good at, and that's loving somebody, you know. I never walked alone in sequoia lush cathedrals, and I cannot read the minds of the fish and the animals. Yeah. I never swam the channel, nor did I write my novel. and I never saved a child from the jaws of a mountain lion. But you know what? You know what? I could love you right, love you good. I could love you right. I never found religion. I'm not much of a distance runner, and I'd never carved a statue, and I have no sons nor daughters. But you know what? I could love you right, love you good. I could love you right, love you good. I could love you right. Help me raise a glass to all of my potential. I could love you right.
I could love you right.
I could love you right, all right. I could love you right, all right. I could love you right, all right. No, I could love you right. Love you right.
John Common, Justin Nicola. They will be back with the second half of the program. The program is RadioLive. You all are right on top of it tonight, I tell you. It's fantastic, fantastic. If you're listening tonight, you've just stumbled onto us either online or on the air, and you're wondering what Radio Live is all about. We do this the first Thursday of every month here in the Museum of Commerce. It is live radio before a live audience, a very enthusiastic live audience, I'm glad to say. And indeed. And you can be part of that. All you've got to do is go to wuwf.org, and you can click on Radio Live, and you can get your tickets in advance, and they go fast. We sell out every month. So the tickets for the next month's show will go on sale tomorrow morning, so you might want to check that out, and we would love to have you join us here in the Museum of Commerce. Once again, our friend from Ireland, Mr. Pat Byrne.
Everyone's amazing. This is such a great night. I'm going to do a happy song now, like I promised. Every time I finish a song, I send it to my parents back in Ireland first to hear what they hear. They always tell me what I want to hear, biggest fans. But I sent a song home and my dad just takes back, stop sending me these sad songs. So I sat down and tried to write the happiest thing I could, just to show him how bad that would be. I found the most annoying guitar riff and worked on it for a couple of hours, and then I had this song, which I actually quite like. So I got to thank my dad, who I think is listening back in Ireland. It's 1 a.m., but that's not going to stop him. Hello, Dad. Another Pat Byrne.
It's called Capsize. That's the happiest thing I could muster.
It's 1:30, it's midday sun, it's let's just get away. It's a midweek holiday, it's a case of wine, name your place and time. It's not security, it's not stability. I don't have money, no place, no plan, but it's better than a smooth ride, better than waiting for low tide, better than watching from ringside, better than taking the fall, better than missing every sunrise, trying not to capsize. It's better than a compromise, better than nothing at all. I'm easy, I'm slow, I can be lazy, I know, but I'm right where I wanna be, so spare me the third degree. I'm the ripple in your drink, I'm a smile that's out of sync, I'm the rainbow at your funeral, I speak in Roman numerals, I'm almost inconsumable, my parachute's on fire, but it's better than a smooth ride, better than waiting for low tide, better than watching from ringside, better than taking the fall, better than missing every sunrise, trying not to capsize. It's better than a compromise, better than nothing at all. But you know, like I know, I'm the bottom of the pyramid, I'm socially inhibited, I'm headstrong, but it's a heavy load when the wolves are at the door. But it's better than a smooth ride, better than waiting for low tide, better than watching from ringside, better than taking the fall, better than missing every sunrise, trying not to capsize. It's better than a compromise, better than nothing at all. It's so much better than a smooth ride, better than waiting for low tide, better than watching from ringside, better than taking the fall, better than missing every sunrise, trying not to capsize. It's better than a compromise, better than nothing at all, better than nothing at all, better than nothing at all.
Thank you. Excuse me while I retune my guitar for a second. Is it acceptable to do covers here, or is that against the law? All right, because I'm not going to do one right now, but I'd love to leave you with one. I'll save that for a second. I'm going to do a song I wrote after I met my girlfriend's parents. It's another happy song. I was terrified about meeting her parents. I was living with my girlfriend for a year in Austin. Her name's Samantha. We're still together. And her parents were very anxious. Yeah, thanks. That deserves a round of applause. She's... The applause is for her more than me. For putting up with me. But her parents were very anxious to meet me. And I was terrified about meeting them. I'm a broke musician. And that's the last thing parents want to see at their doorstep. And also, she's from an Italian-American family in New Jersey, and we were halfway through The Sopranos for the second time, and I knew what could go wrong. I was trying to think, how can I impress these people? And there's only one thing I can do, and that's play music. So I'm a huge Springsteen fan, and I had this romantic notion that I would book a show in Asbury Park and blow them away, and they'd be so happy to welcome me into the family. It didn't go according to plan. I did book a gig in Asbury Park, The Saint in Asbury Park. It's quite a big venue, probably 400 people would fit in there if they bought tickets. Not a single person came to the gig, except for her parents. And they sat right up the front, and I didn't get to say hello. I sang for 2 hours about alcoholism and depression, and then... I don't think there could have been a worse way to meet them. And then eventually I got to shake their hand. Her mother wiped my palm sweat off on her blouse, and we spoke, and they were lovely. But her dad pulled me aside and said, "Look, you got precious cargo. You better shape up." And that terrified me. And when I got back to Austin, I wrote this song called Precious Cargo, which has kept me out of the Hudson River. It's the wrong song. My load was oh so light. The road was long and I traveled day and night. My feet were strong and I'd walk through fire and ice, searching for you. And when I found you, I was scared. The road disappeared and I felt so unprepared. My strengths were down, your words sounded just like a prayer. They went right through me. You took my hand, walked me out to see the sun. I've been on this road forever, my journey's just begun. Empty vessels disappear out on the sea, but I've got precious cargo, and I'm keeping it with me. And now when things don't go so well, when spirits fracture and tempers start to swell, I know she loves me and I love her as well. Things will be okay in the morning. Cause when treasure comes your way, you grip it tight through blizzards and hurricanes. And in the dead of night, when your demons keep you awake, she'll pacify your burden. I didn't have much in my pocket, and what was left soon disappeared.
I spent it all in taverns, chasing whiskey down with beer, gambling and wagering and looking for a fix. But now I've got precious cargo and I'm not taking risks. We're united, we're connected, we're a pair. Happiness is only real when it's shared. So take the lead and I'll follow you anywhere if you let me. So let me take your hand and we'll cast our shadows in the sun. We've been on this road forever, but our journey's just begun. I give to you my everything, but be careful what you do, 'cause I've got precious cargo, and now honey, so do you. Honey, so do you.
Thank you. Okay, well, thank you so much. This has been such a treat. You are truly the best audience ever. Just come everywhere. Hope I get to come back someday. It was great to meet you, Pat, and I know this is your last night, and it sounds like you're a very beloved man, and it was very nice to get to talk to you here tonight. Congratulations. I'm gonna leave you. Any Irish people in the crowd? Hello. We lost Shane MacGowan last week. Shane MacGowan of the Pogues, who was one of my favorite songwriters, and he wrote the greatest Christmas song of all time, and so I'm gonna do that for you now. It is a duet, and so when someone by himself tries to sing it, it looks like a schizophrenic episode, but just imagine when I'm looking this way, I'm a woman, and when I'm looking this way, I'm a man.
It was Christmas Eve, babe, in the drunk tank. An old man said to me, won't see another one. And then he sang a song, the rare of Mountain Dew. I turned my face away and I dreamed about you. I got on a lucky one. It came in 18 to 1. I've got a feeling that this year's for me and you. So happy Christmas. I love you, baby. I can see a better time when all our dreams come true. They've got cars big as bars, they've got rivers of gold, but the wind runs right through you, it's no place for the old. When you first took my hand on that cold Christmas Eve, you promised me Broadway was waiting for me. You were handsome, you were pretty, the queen of New York City. When the band finished playing, they howled out for more. Sinatra was swinging, all the drunks they were singing. We kissed on the corner and danced through the night, and the boys of the NYPD the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day. You're a bum, you're a punk, you're an old slut on junk, lying there almost dead on that drip in the bed. You scumbag, you maggot, you cheap, lousy maggot. Happy Christmas, me arse. Oh, pray God it's our last. But the boys of the NYPD choir still singing Galway Bay as the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day. Could have been someone. Well, so could anyone. You took my dreams from me when I first found you. I took them with me, babe. I kept them with my own. I can't face this all alone. I built my dreams around. The boys of the NYPD choir were singing Galway Bay as the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day. Sing along if you like. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da. Come on, Pensacola. We're getting the hang of it. One more time, everyone. La, da, da. And the boys of the NYPD choir were singing Galway Bay as the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time, I hope. Great to meet you.
Thank you, Pat. All right. Wow, what an evening, indeed. Okay. You're listening to Radio Live. We're coming to you live from the Museum of Commerce in the historic Pensacola Village. And we are several ways you can listen to this program or watch it. You can listen to us live on WWF 88.1 FM or WUWF.org. You can also check out the archives programs on those two same locations. You can find most anything you want at WUWF.org. You can also check out our YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube and look for WUWF Public Media. You'll be able to find all of the RadioLive programs going back several years. So you can relive this moment, and you can, if something funny or strange, like somebody walking behind the artist, happened, you'll be able to relive that moment over and over again by watching it on the YouTube channel. Very easy to do indeed. All right, joining us once again, Patchouli.
Thank you. Thanks, Pat. We're gonna sing. We weren't sure what we were gonna do for the other songs this evening, and then before the show started, someone came up to me and told me how much this song meant to them, and they were like, "You don't have to play it tonight. I just wanted you to know." And I said, "Well, no, now I have to play this song." And this is truly a song about healing, and it's a song that inspired me when I was just having a really rough time. Bruce and I were up in Sault Ste. Marie, Canada. We were playing a concert, got a phone call that our family member had passed away, and we drove all night to get home. And I was still awake from driving, and I didn't know what to do with myself. And I thought, oh, okay, it's too late to call anybody. I'll email somebody. And my screensaver comes on, and it's all of these close-up photographs of plants. So real close up, you can see all the veins on the leaves and the cacti needles and the pine cones, and each one of them made this beautiful spiral pattern. And I needed so badly to walk this path of peace that I picked up my guitar and sat there and started singing to my computer, something I've never done since or before. And a few minutes went by like that. I thought Bruce was asleep, and I hear him pick up his guitar from another room away. And so that's how we wrote the song. We eventually met in the living room and sang it together. Take some time, unwind, unravel your mind, and walk the labyrinth through till it brings it back to you. Take some time, unwind, unravel your mind, and walk the labyrinth through till it brings it back to you. I know you're looking for some change, but like a desert holds the rain for a dry spell or two. Let me hold it here for you and trace these lines through what happened, like a topographical map, then feeling everything you've known. Let it bring you right back home. Take some time, unwind, unravel your mind, and walk the labyrinth through till it brings it back to you. Desert holds the rain for a dry spell or two. Let me hold it here for you and trace these lines through what happened, like a topographical map, then feeling everything you've known. Let it bring you right back home and take some time, unwind, unravel your mind, and walk the labyrinth through till it brings it back to you. So normally we wouldn't be in Pensacola in December. In the last 15 years or so, Bruce and I have had this wonderful job of playing this event in the Naples Botanical Gardens where they light the garden up at night and everybody walks through, and we're the crazy musicians playing outside and the bugs and mosquitoes. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, the first night we ever played the event, we didn't know what we had signed ourselves up for, and the stage is surrounded by water. So like where all of you are is just water with water plants, and so we're out there in the dark on this, basically a dock, and the frogs and the crickets were so vocal that they were definitely part of the show, whether we agreed to it or not. And so we had to figure out what to do with that. And so Bruce started playing frog parts, and they started playing cricket parts, and they started responding, and we were feeling like we were having a nice chorus of music together. So we decided to name the song Elements, as it started to take on the different elements in the garden, as this one water lily opened up and bloomed in front of us in the middle of the song. Thank you. I think the first time we did Radio Live was in 2003. I think, and it was May. And I think I remember it because we came we had played once before at the university, but we came to Radio Live, and it was the kickoff of our May Florida tour. And if I didn't say this earlier, we're from the Midwest, so we didn't know about May. We went through all of our clothes by the time we got to the festival. We played a festival then across over in St. Augustine the next night, and then one in Tampa, and then went back to St. Augustine, and we were out of clothes after 4 days of May in Florida. We did not plan correctly. But anyway, it was a great joy of ours, and to meet Pat, and you may or may not know this. One of the most impressive things I think about Pat is, because we have a lot of things that we both enjoy, is that he biked the length of, or I guess it would be the latitude of the United States, right? On his bicycle, and I just think that that's just like something you need to own for like the rest of your life, because I'm always like, and ran this for 35 years and brought all of this music and all of us to you, which is really our joy as musicians, as Pat was saying. It's just awesome. And so I really struggled with what song we were going to play at the end, and we wanted to play maybe a cover, but I think we're going to play this one because this is one I wrote on my bicycle, and I think it's because I like music and I like biking and I like Pat. So this one is our song called The Woods. Thank you so much for bringing us back here so many times and letting us be a part of this wonderful community. And thanks to everybody here at Radio Live, our whole crew. You guys are so awesome. I go to the woods to feel good, and I go to the river to let my mind run. I go to the mountain to gain perspective. I go to the field to open up. I look to the lake to reflect. I look to the sky to imagine. I travel highways to go somewhere new. I go to the woods to feel good, and I go to the river to let my mind run. I go to the mountain to gain perspective. I go to the fields to open up. I look to the lake to reflect. I look to the sky to imagine. I travel highways to go somewhere new. I go to the woods. Can it be healed? Can it be healed with chemicals? Can it be healed? Can it be healed with physical? This anger is hard to love. This anger is hard to embrace. Sometimes, as much as it hurts, still need to find our way out. Still need to find our way out. And I go to the woods to feel good, and I go to the river to let my mind run. I go to the mountain to gain perspective. I go to the fields to open up. I look to the lake to reflect. I look to the sky to imagine. I travel highways to go somewhere new. I go to the woods. Stop. very much.
Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Bruce. Patchouli. All right. Still got some more to go. I kind of feel like I died. Is this what it's going to be like? I don't know. I may not know then, so I can enjoy it now while I'm still here. Oh, my gosh. Great evening. Just a reminder, all of the artists tonight have merchandise. They have music. They have clothing. They have all kinds of things. And that helps them out as well, because public radio does not pay very well. So, at least we could do is help them with their merchandise. And so we have the merchandise table. You can check it out on your way out this evening. And thank you for being here with us tonight, all of you. You're such a great audience. Love you. Absolutely. So we're going to close it out tonight with my friends, John Common, Justy Nicola. It's nice. It's very nice. Very nice. Take it away.
All right, buddy.
And of course, my buddy Joe. I'm so glad Joe's here tonight, because Joe didn't make it last time you all were here. And he was blocked. I couldn't see him because John was in the way. Which I'll tell you, when we were setting up today, we didn't have things set up exactly the way we thought it would be the best. And so Joe was kind of stuck back in the corner. He wasn't going to be in the front. And I said, you can't put Joe in the corner. So,
Nobody.
So we fixed
Nobody
it.
puts Joe
Nobody
in the corner.
puts Joe in the corner. All right. Take it away.
Pat. All right. Hey, let's put your hands together for Pat Crawford one more time. I tell you what, Pat, if there was, I'm just going to start it right now. I think there ought to be a small but important street in Pensacola named after you. I think it ought to be Pat Crawford Avenue, patron saint of music and art. I started it here, hashtag Crawford Avenue. All right, look, have you ever been to like a bar or restaurant and they're like, the legendary chicken wings, and you're like, you just accept it. You're like, legendary. They're legendary. And then you go to another restaurant, and they're like, world famous mac and cheese. There was a time when I was growing up in Pensacola when, and I don't know if it was true, and I don't want to know if it's true, but there were more churches per capita. Pensacola was famous, world famous and legendary for having more churches per capita. Now, I don't know what your thought is about that, but I thought about it. I want to dedicate this next song to that alleged fact. Yeah, I got it in the morning and I got it in the night. Got it on my knees and I got it right. This thing keeps me day by day, and I don't need to know about another way. It's the Holy Ghost sent fire, upper room power fell upon me. I talked in tongues, got in my mouth and it didn't take long. Went to my head, down to my feet, got in my bones, all over me, all over me. Audience participation is widely encouraged. Now mama, she had it and my daddy did too.
Oh God.
He gave it to me and I'll give it to you.
Oh God.
If you wanna get it, let me tell you how.
Oh God.
Raise up your hands and you shout out. Oh, it's the Holy Ghost sent fire,
upper room power fell upon me. Talked in tongues, got in my mouth, and it didn't take long. Went to my head, down to my feet, got in my bones, and all over me, all over me. Joe, go! Now the devil don't like it 'cause he had it one time.
Oh God, oh God,
He's doing his best just to steal me blind.
oh God, oh God,
What's this thing I keep talking about?
oh God, oh God,
It makes me shake and it makes me shout.
oh God,
Oh, it's the Holy Ghost and fire. Upper room power fell upon me. Talked in tongues, got in my mouth, and it didn't take long. Went to my head, down to my feet, got in my bones, and all over me. Oh, yeah. All right, I need some help. I need some help. I got it.
I got it,
I got it.
I got it.
In the morning, in the evening, 'cause I found it, 'cause I got it. In the morning, in the evening, yeah. It's the Holy Ghost and fire. Upper room power fell upon me. Talked in tongues, got in my mouth, and it didn't take long. Into my head, down to my feet, got in my bones, and all over me, all over me, all over me. Joe Maz on guitar.
Hey, well done, audience. Well done.
And now for something completely different. This is a new song. I can't believe I'm saying that on RadioLive here, but it's a new song. It's called Your Turn to Fall. And I'm just going to not introduce it other than the title. You're going to have to crack it open yourself. You're writing haikus on paper plates. What if he loves you? You say you don't believe in soulmates. But what if he's waiting? You're turning inside out and outside in. he's already falling. He poured out his heart, but it didn't sink in. Look at him waiting, now you are staring at the walls, pacing all the halls. This won't go away. You tried every way. Give him a call. It's your turn to fall. You say you're tough, but you know you're not. You're such a big talker. You can write your lines, but not the plot. Twisting and turning, now you are staring at the walls, pacing all the halls. This won't go away. You tried every way. Give him a call. Your turn to fall. Your turn to fall. Your turn to fall.
Well, we've made it, y'all. We made it. This is the last song in the 35th year of the era of Pat Crawford. Make it a long one, someone says in the front row. That's awesome. That's awesome. He agrees. So this song is got. It's a heavy thing, Pat. What song do I play last? There's like 40 that I want to play for you. We can only do one on the radio. We might have to go in the parking lot and do the other 39. But this song is, it's got this chorus where the line says, "Lift me up and hold me up." And I think about you and what you've done, you and your amazing team, your amazing crew here. So. You've been lifting us all up for 35 years. So let's see if I can get through this without crying too hard.
Shiny new shell. What memory brought you to me, suddenly still? Shiny new shell. The hurting and fear all disappear when you say you will. shiny new shell. What shall we do? The lonely and blue, a space we can fill. You're finally here. Your voice in my ear, saying you will lift me up, hold me up again, again. I'll do the same. Call my name like a friend. Yeah. Lift me up, hold me up like a friend. Yeah. A friend. Yeah. A friend. A friend. Shiny new shell.
John Common, Justin Nicola. I have died. I know I have died. I have to take my pulse. You all are too kind. I love my audience. I love you guys. Absolutely. RadioLive is a production of WWF Public Media at the University of West Florida. Our technical director and broadcast mixmaster is Dale Regal. Our house sound is engineered by Tom Skinner. Master control this evening is being masterfully controlled by Bob Barrett. Our videographers are Teresa Clark, Jenny McKeon, and Hannah Ruse. Our video director is Quentin Williams. Our house manager is Trish Allison. Our photographers and production assistants are Anthony Potts and Julian Freeman. Our stage manager is everybody's favorite Jewish mother, Enid Siskin. As you leave tonight, remember to keep your eyes on the road, your heart on the coast, and your connection to public radio. I love you all. Good night, everyone.
RadioLive is made possible with support from Autumn Beck Blackledge, attorneys of divorce and family law, offering resolutions to complex family issues. Support also comes from Kevin Ryan, financial advisor at Merrill Lynch in downtown Pensacola, with advice for what matters most when you need it most. Details available by Googling Kevin Ryan, Merrill Lynch. Accommodations for RadioLive artists provided by PensacolaBeach.com, an all-in-one website for all things Pensacola Beach. To review rates on hotels, book tours and activities, see upcoming events, and view the latest beach report, visit PensacolaBeach.com.